Have you ever been scrolling through YouTube and seen one of those animated kids videos with just a crazy number of views? Well, it turns out there's a massive, and I mean massive, opportunity hiding there in plain sight. And you know what? New AI tools are blowing the doors wide open for pretty much anyone. So today, we're going to break down the exact blueprint for creating these automated animation channels.
Okay, let's just cut right to the chase. Look at this number. This is what a single, successful kids animation channel can pull in just 1 year. Yeah, that's $2 million. It sounds nuts, I know, but this is what's happening right now in this niche.
And this isn't just some one-hit wonder, some fluke. It's a real, repeatable business model. I mean, think about it. Kids spend so much time on YouTube. And for creators, when you've got high-quality videos that kids love, all those views translate directly into revenue. And this isn't just guesswork, right? We're looking at real-world examples here. The data's from Social Blade, and it shows one channel raking in almost $2 million a year. And another one, doing similar animated stories, is making over $500,000. And the crazy part? This is all ad revenue from a channel where the creator never, ever shows their face.
So, the big question is, how do they actually do it? Especially if you're not a professional animator, right? Well, there are basically 2 ways you can go about creating these videos. Let's dig into what those options are.
So on one side, you've got what we'll call the manual method. This means you're kind of stitching things together from at least 3 different tools. You got Canva for the characters, a tool from Meta called Animated Drawings, and something like 11 Labs for the voiceovers. It works, for sure, but man, it can take hours just to make one little video. But then you have the AI method. As you can see, we're talking about one single platform that takes that whole complicated mess and just streamlines it. You can create a whole video from scratch in literally minutes.
And the tool that's really changing the game here is called InVideo AI. It's wild. It can generate entire animated videos. The story, the characters, all the scenes, even the voiceover, all from just one simple text prompt you type in. It completely takes the complexity out of the equation and just replaces it with pure speed.
Okay, so let's actually walk through what that AI workflow looks like. How do you go from just an idea in your head to a finished, ready-to-upload animated video? You'll see, it's actually way easier than you might think.
It really all boils down to this super simple 3-step process. First, you brainstorm your story ideas with a tool like ChatGPT. Second, you write a really detailed prompt for your best idea. And third, you just pop that prompt into InVideo AI and let it do its thing.
So for step 1, you don't have to be a professional children's book author. You can just go to ChatGPT and ask it for some kid-friendly story topics. But the key is to get specific, right? Tell it the target age group, like 4 to 7 years old, just like you see here. Doing this is huge because it helps the AI give you ideas that are way more relevant and, honestly, probably more profitable.
Now this next part is, without a doubt, the most important piece of this whole puzzle. So lean in for this because this is everything. The quality of the video you get at the end is directly tied to how good your prompt is. The more detail you give it about the character, the theme, the tone, the better the AI's final video is going to be. And a better video means kids watch longer. It's that simple.
And here is a perfect example of what a great prompt looks like. See how specific it is? It gives the character a name, Wobbly the Wonder Whale. It sets up a clear story, a whale with a wobbly tail who wants to be the fastest. It even specifies the target age and the exact style of voiceover. It's this level of detail that gives the AI the roadmap it needs to create something really cool.
Okay, so the AI spits out a video, but what if you want to change something? Well, this is where things get really, really cool. You don't have to open up some complicated video editing software. You can literally just type what you want to change using simple text commands.
For instance, you could just type "make the voice higher pitched" or "swap out this scene for one with a happier whale." You can even tell it to use a cloned version of your own voice to narrate the story. It's basically like editing by having a conversation. It's amazing.
Making one video is awesome, but the real goal here is building a channel that actually grows over time, right? Something sustainable. So how do you take these AI-generated videos and turn them into a reliable engine for views and, well, income? First up, thumbnails. Don't overthink them. They are absolutely crucial for getting people to click, but you do not need to be a graphic designer. Seriously, the easiest and often the best way to do it is to just play your video, find the most exciting, most colorful part, and take a screenshot. That's it. That's your thumbnail. Done. Next, you got to get on the YouTube Shorts train. You take your main, say 3-minute video, and you can even use the AI to chop it up into a bunch of short vertical clips. Think of each of these shorts as a free little commercial for your main channel, driving traffic and new subscribers back to your longer videos where you make the real money.
But here's something you absolutely have to get right. You have to understand what each type of video is for. Your long-form videos, that's where you're going to make almost all of your ad money. The shorts, they're the marketing engine you use to grow your audience. So the strategy is super simple. Use shorts to bring people in and use the long-form videos to make your income.
So let's say you've got a video that's doing really well in English. What's the next step? Well, the most powerful way to scale this whole thing up is to go global. So how do you start reaching those huge international audiences without having to remake every single video from scratch?
You're not going to believe how simple this is. Using those same text commands we talked about, you just type convert the video to Spanish, or French, or German, whatever you want. The AI just redoes the whole video with a new voiceover in that language. It instantly creates a brand new video for a brand new market. The process is so fast, you could seriously build and run a whole bunch of channels in different languages at the same time.
And really, that brings us to the final thought here. We're stepping into a time where all the technical stuff that used to stop people from creating is just dissolving. This tech makes telling an animated story just as easy as writing a detailed email. So the real question isn't can you do it anymore? The question is, with this kind of power at your fingertips, what stories are you going to tell?